Hey guys, welcome back to Down the Rabbit Hole, a Pixelated Thoughts podcast. I'm your host, Barely Doing the Most Chibi, followed by my co-hosts, Ken, Brad, and Jag. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorites, kind of out of pocket, very out of pocket, is my guilty pleasure anime known as Food Wars. So we're really going to be focusing on season 1 particularly, just because I know my ass has not watched season 2, 3, 5, 4, or 5. I just completely forgot about it. I think most of us watched most of season 1, right?
Yeah.
Negative.
Fucking...
I mean, I did watch several episodes, but
Okay.
I was so afraid that someone was going to see me actually watching it. And,
You know what?
Are you
Absolutely fair.
ashamed?
Fair enough.
Absolutely, I am.
The
Oh,
first couple
man.
of episodes
No,
are the most
don't
out of
be
pocket,
ashamed.
to be honest.
I don't know what
take
you mean. It's like the whole fucking show is how
I mean, it
I
doesn't
haven't-
take no more than 5 minutes to move into what it does.
I had to take a shower after every episode, so
in like a good way or a bad way.
yes.
Both. Absolutely.
Literally. Okay, so really quick for those who have never watched Food Wars, please watch it by yourself. Don't watch it with people. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
It's a great
or
family
you could
show.
or you
Watch
could
it with
watch
friends.
it with people you trust, Or-
yeah.
or people who have
Non-judgmental
never
people.
watched anime before. If you believe that this is a good show to introduce them to anime, absolutely. They may not be your friends anymore. They may put you on a watch list, but
They're for sure gonna put you on a watch
they're
list.
for sure gonna put you on a watch list.
Maybe.
You're a criminal.
So it follows our main character Soma. Essentially he's enrolled in like the most elite culinary school in the complete nation. It's full of very interesting characters, to say the least. Most come from like really prominent and rich families who have never actually worked. Like these kids have never worked in a restaurant. So someone kind of thinks he is a one-up on everybody, but he quickly comes to find out he is not the biggest shot there. So we'll start kind of there. What were your guys' initial, I would say, I don't want to say thoughts. Did you have any ideas coming into it? Because I know when I watched it, I literally just stumbled upon it when I was on Crunchyroll and no idea. I was like, okay, Food Wars, cool. It's going to be about literally food and wars.
Let's start with Jack.
Yeah. So I didn't randomly stumble upon it. I was actually coerced into watching it by our very own here, Miss Chibi.
Thank
I had no idea what the fuck I was going to get into.
you.
And I was watching it with people in Discord. And when I first
It's for the
when I
kids.
first, good Lord, no, it was not on my Discord. But yeah. Initially, when I saw what happens in it, I was like, "What the fuck is going on? This is like borderline porn."
Hentai.
It's rated ecchi. Okay, it's rated ecchi. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I mean that's what it should be for sure.
Essentially,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a bad show either.
yeah, it's a crazy part.
Like I thought I was gonna hate it after I saw that first part. Then it's like it just got more involved with like the story and what was happening, with just a little slap of some extra stuff in between.
We'll slap a spicing.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought people could enjoy food that much?
We all know that's really what's going on inside of our
Apparently
heads.
you've
Can you hold on?
eaten
No, can you
Waffle House
imagine?
before.
Can you imagine if that was how people actually reacted if you had some really good food?
Were you
Just the
getting
most out-of-pocket moans come out of their mouth.
were you getting
immediately.
weirdly touched by a mermaid in your dream or some shit like that?
There's little Cupid babies with
what-
honey
Yeah,
being poured
what
on
the
you.
fuck, man? I was-
All right. Ken, Brad.
I'll let Brad go.
Kid.
So I actually only watched like 5 episodes.
It's all you
Yeah.
need. It's all you
Yeah.
need.
No,
honestly.
it's not all you need.
So
Can't get enough.
I just
Stop.
I don't understand why they just owned a little diner if he was, if like people walk in there and like orgasm from one bite. Like, why is he not like the most rich and famous cook of all time? That's what I don't understand.
Plot. It's part of the plot.
Oh yeah, they die immediately afterwards. I forgot about that. So he
They
has
do
no
not die.
returning clientele.
That's why they orgasm, right? Because
But
they're
it
in like
wasn't
they're in
only
heaven.
his food. It wasn't only
Yeah.
his food that they were doing that with.
I mean, but it
But-
felt like
oh.
it was emphasized with Soma's though, right? So like every time they had someone eat Soma's food, they were just like clothes off, cheeks out, all that stuff.
yeah.
you know?
Oh yeah. I love when his dad went to the hotel and like the fucking monk came out of nowhere and was like, "Is Yuki here?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Feed me." And they're like, "Monk, no, you're fast." And he's like, "Fuck the fast."
Yeah.
His clothes came like off. Like,
I mean, yeah. So like, I like I've known about Food Wars. I've just never watched the show. And then I was
Because
like,
you knew about Food Wars,
Oh, no.
or
no, because like I've had like friends be like, "Yo, you can't watch this with the wife." You know what I'm saying?
why not though?
She's probably not gonna be cool with some of this. She'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Listen, like, it was a recommendation from some people I know." But I mean, the first season, it's cool, it's really funny, but I feel like when it started to get into like the more serious stuff near the end of the first season, it was just like you can't go from this really spicy, borderline, this etchy situations all the way into something like more serious, right? Because it just doesn't feel natural the way they kind of hand it off into it. Because for the most, like the first half of that season, they're just doing like the most random shit. And then like the instructors in the training arc are fucking crazy. Like everyone's meeting each other half naked and shit like the entire time. I'm like, yo, what is going on in this fucking show, man?
You know exactly what's happening.
he said, "You know what?"
if you eat something with
Oh,
squid,
shit.
immediately you get fucking, it's a tentacle scene, right?
Oh god, the peanut butter. Literally episode 1, peanut
Yeah.
butter tentacle scene.
And-
Sus Wars.
I mean, and they, it's kind of like you knew Soma's dad was like somebody special, right?
Yeah.
From the jump.
Yeah.
You could tell. It was just, Soma's just your typical protagonist who's just dumb as shit, or maybe just he just
was
didn't
the
care.
hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
guy.
pretty
was the
smart. He's
Hamburglar.
just kind of airheaded.
Yeah.
His
But yeah, I
uncle's
mean,
Ronald
you know.
McDonald.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the first like half of the show, like first half of the first season, I was having a good time just laughing like at some of the stupid shit they were doing. They had that dude with the long hair who was like a punk, and that one chick. What do they call? They call her Meet Me, which is like, dude, I could not take that whole part seriously when she was talking.
Wait, which
Talking
one?
about the one that's they're part of the top 10 or something like that.
No, Meet Me is
Wait, the blonde?
She's the blonde with the
Blonde one?
short hair with like she's
Oh,
in a
the one
bikini.
that's the meat master?
Yeah. Dude, her every time they said she's the meat master, I just could not stop laughing the entire time. I was like, yo, I'm too immature for this fucking show, man.
The meat master.
It's
Duh.
Meet Me. Who calls
Meat
yourself? Who fucking
Master.
like? Why would you call yourself that shit, man?
She's the meat master, bro. Master
And then like
of the
she
meat.
immediately cuts off old boy's hair, the guy in the bowl.
Oh my god, she
bowl
literally.
club.
I was like, that's disrespectful.
I was like, what
man.
the fuck, man?
That poor man's been growing out his fucking hot dog looking hair and just.
Yeah, it just goes from one ridiculous scenario to another, and then eventually you realize like his dad was somebody at the
Yeah.
school, right? And all the connections and stuff. I was like,
So
all
Yeah.
right,
it's like
you know.
Harry Potter. Got it.
Yes, it's like Mashal with food, right? Except no hand-to-hand combat. You know?
No
There you
cream
go.
puffs though.
I was gonna say
Cream
there's
puff.
no cream puffs.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
waiting
no.
for the cream puff episode.
I will say that Fury rice did look pretty good. in the-
You know they have a complete cookbook, and I actually
Yeah.
want to buy it. And I want to
that
like
would
do
actually
like
be
cooking
really
streams.
cool.
Yeah, Jack, that's what we should do for our cooking stream. We
uh.
should find one recipe in it and then make
Food
it.
Wars.
Yeah, Food Wars edition.
That means we need to get judges, right?
Yeah, you guys have people local, right? You can get sneaky on.
Do we? Yeah.
Oh shit, I'll fly up there.
Do some weird ass shop.
Oh my god. Now,
yeah,
all right.
see, they said it's 17. Okay, that's not bad for the book. $17.
$70
That's
is
not
not
bad.
bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad. Come
I need the
on.
link.
Yeah, we
I'll,
need the
I'll buy it.
link.
I'll fucking buy it.
Shit, I'll split
buy
it.
it
I'll go
today.
halvesies. I'll
Go
go halvesies with
halvesies.
you.
Why would you go halvesies? You could buy. Like, what do you say? Like, do you need me to buy the book for you? What's going on?
She's
Jesus.
saving
Oh,
up for the
that's fine.
PS5.
$17.
So if,
Balling on a
like,
budget.
Follow it.
for those of you who we all cook here, right?
For the most part,
If you had one meal that you think would make people do that, what would it be that you make?
my katsudon.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe my pancit.
Yeah, mine would be
Ooh.
either mine would probably be my lumpia.
I'm waiting on the sinigang.
I need to learn how to make that.
Please, I'm begging.
Brad, what about
My
you,
friend
buddy?
Raph won't make it.
Brad, do you cook?
He's
Oh
like,
yeah, I love to cook.
He's a
I-
fucking burger.
true.
It's true.
I love to cook myself.
I don't know what the fuck that means, bro. See, this is why
I'm a
this is
hammer.
why we can't have normal conversations with you, dude.
No,
This is
we
what Food
can't.
Wars
We
does to
fucking
us.
can't.
It's like I can cook myself.
Oh, there's
Just like that myself.
I don't know. I make a lot of Asian food, like a lot of noodles.
Why do you
and
make a lot of
soups and
Asian
stuff,
food, Brad?
Spicy.
because
Go ahead and
I
say it.
can't
No, you can
say.
say it.
I don't. No, dude. I don't
Say
want. I
it.
don't want Chibi to get kicked off of Twitch. No. My best friend was
Talk about
Korean
hardcore
growing up.
racist shit.
I know, right?
Yeah, right?
My best friend was
Jesus.
Korean growing up, so I just always had kimchi and
See, wholesome reason.
Of course,
like
Brad has like the
bulgogi,
wholesome
stuff like
reason,
that.
right? That's like how his that's his MO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like incorporating kimchi into my like
Mm-hmm.
ramen or whatever.
Yeah, so good.
And my wife hates it, so I have to like cook. I have to cook my stuff and then cook her something as well.
Oh, something
Did your
separate.
wife hate the smell of kimchi? My mom used to get so mad
Yeah.
when we opened it up. She'd be like, "Get that out."
Now my wife really does like my drunken noodles.
Oh,
Because
sounds good.
it's a very simple, easy recipe. I also really make a really good butter chicken or
Butter.
Indian curry type dishes. I love curries. I like anything spicy, just as long as like if it can make me sweat, it's almost spicy enough. So sloppy joes. Me and my wife
Sloppy
love
Joes.
sloppy joes.
I
Yeah.
do like a good sloppy Joe though, but I like the
Bro, I
sweet
swear,
sloppy Joe.
Brad says like y'all just accept it. Brad says some shit that seems off the cuff, and I'm like, bro,
You come have my sloppy joes then.
whatever makes me sweat, you know.
It's fucking just gotta take another shower.
It's like every
after you
episode, I
come.
could just like post something Brad being out of pocket again.
I'm gonna have a
Aw,
whole
yeah.
YouTube short series about
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Would you get the hat on? Oh my god. Alrighty. Anywho, speaking of food then, so far from what you guys have seen in every episode, what has been your favorite dish that they've cooked?
Oof, shit.
I don't remember if it
Man.
was season 1 or season the 4 that I've been
4.5.
watching. But there was sushi that looked really good.
Oh, I want to say that's one of the later ones.
Okay, then it was season
Yeah.
4.
It was actually that bowl that Meet Me made, right? That beef bowl she made. That looked
Oh.
amazing when she made it. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, that looks delicious.
Let me see. Food
Mhm.
Wars season 1
Yeah,
meals.
no, me too.
Meet me.
Yeah, there was the roast pork. I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of this shit.
Oh my god, there's
That's
so
fine.
much.
Charlie
food.
up in steak.
What the fuck did you just say?
Furikake
He said the fuck you
gohan.
just said. I'm not gonna lie, that furikake gohan look good as fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh, lemon curd. Fragranceless fried rice. Cheese feathered hanetsuki gyoza. And
Oh my god,
apple
all this
risotto.
looks so good.
Everything Jack says with his accent makes it just so much better, dude.
You know what?
It makes-
Judge me all y'all fucking want.
Judge me all you want, goddamn it. Let me tell you.
I gotta tell you,
Goddamn, let me do
say
it
whatever
right
the fuck I
now.
want.
I'm gonna try
I'm
for
gonna tell you
that
right
kimchi fried rice.
Right, Dad? Oh my god, you sound just like my dad.
Oh shit.
That is
Oh,
my dad
shit.
confirmed.
Oh God, no, please.
I mean,
My
that makes
child
total
would
sense.
never be a teacher.
I can't wait in like 20 years your child's a teacher.
Nah, dude. I'll be like, listen, you can be a streamer, not a teacher. All right. I want you to
Be
respect
a
yourself.
content creator, sweetie. Don't degrade yourself and be a fucking teacher.
I want you to respect yourself, okay?
Oh, I want to sob.
Bring some dignity to
I
the
know,
family name.
Like, here's the thing.
Bring
Don't
honor to your
make me
family.
go Asian parent on you. You're gonna be a nurse or a doctor. Teacher? What are we?
What are we?
Get the fuck out of this house.
All right, fuck you. All right, next. What was your guys' favorite character?
Oh man.
You guys can tell which one was mine.
Yeah, no. Who was it?
I feel like yours is Mimi.
No, it's not me. I think she's hilarious. But like it's just by the name alone. No. Who was it? Oh shit.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
Who is it's the twins? One of the twins. I think it's the blonde twin. Was it Takumi?
Oh, the blonde man. He was pretentious. You liked him?
He's fucking hilarious because of how like he gets cut off all the time.
Oh yeah,
Like he's
true.
real stupid all the time, and his brother just makes fun of him all the time. He tries to get all dramatic. He's like, "Teacher, will you like to judge our food battle?" And she's like, "No." Like, what are you doing? We're trying to eat right now. Like, what's going on with you? She's like, he's like, ah. When he tried to challenge Soma, and they're like, they have to get on the bus together. He's like, "You want to challenge me now?" He's like, "No, don't talk to me."
He's like that fake, like pretentious, but he's just like, I just want friends.
Yeah, he's
He'll
just
be the
he's
best.
as talented or nearly as
Oh,
talented.
he's
as
very
Soma.
talented.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I like. I like that Soma's not completely OP. Like there are actually characters that can be on par with him, if not, even better.
Yeah.
Nope.
And we saw that with like
Is,
Ishiki. I think that was his
is
name.
Megumi the one
The
that
cute one, my wholesome girl.
she's the one she's always panicking.
The one
Yeah,
that the
I
teachers
love
are
her.
creeping
Yeah.
on? Y'all catch on to that? The teachers
Wait,
are
what?
creeping. The teachers were creeping on her. Like
No,
the
that they
No,
was trying
I
to
was not.
fail
I
her.
did not.
No, dude, they like the it was I think it's Hanako. She's like the she was the Japanese
Oh
sushi teacher.
yeah, I
And
forgot.
then the French
yeah,
and the
Hanako,
French teacher
yeah.
who's like probably in his mid 20 like 30s or some shit is like he's like, "You and I can just talk." And I'm like, "Bro, that is a child." Like fucking sound
She
the
is
alarm.
15.
Sound the alarm, you pedo.
We've already
Get the
had
fuck
this.
out of here.
We've already had this discussion about these damn shows,
sound
manga,
the
and age.
sound the goddamn
Sound
alarm. I
alarm.
can't.
That's a goddamn child. That's a baby.
That's true.
I kept trying to
When
call
did you become
911 watching it.
Goku?
When I wanted to. That's what.
That's anime hair right there, baby. That's nice. That's true Food Wars. It's leveling up. Brad, do you have a favorite character?
In your 5 episodes you watched.
Yeah. I did like Megumi. She was pretty solid because she was like, "We don't have the time," and then old dude's like, "Yes, we do," and then they had the time because of honey.
Stupid.
Some honey. It did teach me. I swear to God, Food Wars teaches me so
I
much.
fucking hate him, bro.
I know exactly what he's talking about, though. The fucking honey.
He said it
I
so
love-
dramatically, though. He's like, and then they had the time because of the honey.
He said old boy. I was like, which old boy?
That was a summary statement. A lot of things happened, but
Oh my god.
they had the time.
Oh yeah.
I like
And-
the effort that you put in here.
And it was pretty, it's pretty educational because it is true. Honey does have proace in it, which is a enzyme that breaks down. So
You can learn
I
shit
do-
from this show.
Yeah, they do
Seriously.
approach it like
Yeah.
a real cooking show
I
where
do
they
use
talk
pears.
about what enhances
Yeah.
flavor, what takes away from it, what you want to do, and but they kind of like go a little bit over the top with it, and kind of make it a parody.
A little over the top.
Yeah, just a smidge, bro. Like
Just a
salt, baby.
Just a smidge.
Just a little bit.
Tiny
Just cheeks everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, jiggle, jiggle, defying
Talk about
gravity.
when the commentators would talk about what they're doing and how it's changing the way the
Right.
plate is.
I mean, when she describes your broth is like a waterfall, and you get
Here.
hit in the head with a jukebox. I mean, it's like what does that even mean? I don't understand.
Why are people's clothes just falling off?
Um,
Where is that honey coming from?
Where
do- so
did the
I
tentacles
do-
come from?
I do use pears in some of my recipes as a meat tenderizer, so I mean it's understandable. So
I learned
Good
how to do the French technique, like low key, like where they take like the grease or the oil and they
Yeah.
use it to cook on top. Like I actually learned that from it. I was cooking fish with it, and I was like, "Yo, this is fucking amazing."
This works. What a time to be
Yeah,
alive when
definitely.
anime can educate.
I was like,
Sorry,
"Damn."
I just watched YouTube when I was younger, so I already knew how to do that.
Sorry, I forget you're ancient and you watched YouTube. before me.
Oh shit!
Okay, shots fired. Pew.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Side eye, Brad. Get rid of the side. Get rid of the side eye with the onions.
He is. Side eye. Side eye. So okay, so far, what has been your guys' favorite moment? Because I mean, some of you have not got to it. Me and Jack have, but I love the battles at the end of the season. Like, what is it called? The autumn.
I don't remember.
I think
what
the
they're
only
called.
one I
It's
saw
like
was
the
like
autumn
Megumi.
something.
Was she was in the middle of her fight, and then who was it, Hisako, Arena's assistant, right? She was doing her battle, which was fucking awkward because like now like went from like being this she went from like this really emo murderous type of person to like, oh my god, I love her. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like I was like, what is happening right now? Why does her whole personality change?
Yeah.
And she just fell in love with her. I was like, this is weird. This doesn't make any
She
sense.
beat her, bro. I don't know. She's just like, damn, I love a strong woman who can beat me.
Essentially, yes.
That was so out of context. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, what are you talking about? We're not gonna fucking flip that at all.
Yeah. All right. That's
I am gonna flip that, chat. I am gonna put that on TikTok.
Autumn Festival.
What does Chibi look for in a woman? Like, well, I want a strong one who can beat me. And then I'm gonna cut to like Street Fighter 6 and show Marissa.
No, please just Jury.
Big old
or
snoo
Cammy
snoo
when
stomping on her
Phnom
and
beat
shit.
my ass. Yo, stomp. Jury's move when you stomp, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, there's a reason why
Shows
everyone.
me.
Yeah, there's a reason why all these people love her.
My God.
My God. Jack, what about you, buddy?
Man, I have no fucking idea. I think maybe when they did the it might have been the last meal they were competing with. Was it the roast beef one?
The beef.
Whatever the fuck
I
it was
love
called.
some roast beef.
I don't really have a favorite one. I liked the whole. There's just.
It's because you're such a
Every-
casual.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean-
palate.
What is going on with Brad just insulting everyone right now? Holy
just-
shit.
Damn, this is a fucking throwing hands episode.
No, it's. I think my favorite moment is when I realized how fucked up this show was.
You mean episode what?
Episode one. Right.
5 minutes in.
5 minutes in?
Soma gets threatened by this. Yeah. Soma gets threatened almost immediately. Some chick just like immediately close off, right? Everyone's closed off, by the way. Everybody.
Eat
Yeah.
my peanut butter octopus.
Yeah.
Or squid,
I like how
sorry, not octopus. Squid.
this is good. I don't remember which one it is. I always say octopus. I
Octopus,
like.
don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of those fucking things. I like how he's such a good cook, and then he's like, "Try my own recipe."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be great," and they're like, "What the fuck is it?"
You know what the episode that was most awkward though was the when he first gets into the dorm and he's cooking for the grandma, right?
My God, I hated that part.
And then she has that hard
and
flashback.
she's like,
yeah.
I'm like, that's when I was like, that's a child.
She has the whole flashback of her as a teenager. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Doesn't
And it happens again because who cooks for her? It's Satoshi. He cooks for her like on the side, and she's trying to do the same thing. I'm like, bro, we gotta pause this.
we gotta chill. We gotta chill.
Stop cooking for this woman. I think we've learned now that she is about something else.
Oh, and the grandmother isn't an exception from the food tasting.
No.
What?
You guys are in for a treat.
No
Yeah,
way.
man, you get to see some granny action.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that it was. Oh my God, which episode was it? It was like when they were doing who can sell 200 plates of fastest.
Yeah.
And there was a fucking child that walked up. I said, "Don't do it. Don't fucking do it." Like it was a legitimate like 8-year-old child. I was like, "Don't do it."
Oh no.
They didn't do it. Thank God.
No. She got like elbowed.
She was just like, "This is good." I was like,
she got elbowed out of the way and shit. It's like, get out of here.
"Get the fuck out."
Someone's like, watch me cook these eggs. I'm like, okay.
No one is safe except actual children.
Yeah. Very surprising too. Because it's like every time they introduce a character, they have this weird backstory and then that person's half naked. But especially Satoshi, like in the field, just straight up it's like, bro, you're working
Cheeks
the fields. Why are you naked right now?
I love him. Don't question our king.
He's like, I was working the fields this morning. He was like, Are you gonna put something on? What are you doing?
He's got his apron on.
I
That's
was
all
like,
he needs.
I was like, oh
That's
my
clothes.
That's all he needs. Yeah.
god. And I love how everyone just accepts it too, right? Like they're walking in the hallway to, I can't remember the kid's name, Zenji. They're walking to his room, and like Satoshi's just straight up naked, just apron, and he's walking in front of him, right? And Soma's like the only one concerned. He's like, what is this? You want to do a food battle, Soma? It's like if you put clothes on, motherfucker, like put some goddamn shorts on, son. God damn.
And then we talk.
Nice.
And then when he had his what they were doing their food war food battle between Soma and Satoshi. Satoshi's apron like goes all the way like
all the way down. And then Megumi wakes up and then he's like they're shaking and he's crying and she's like,
yeah,
what the fuck did I wake up to?
Yeah.
I laughed so hard at that. Because I feel like Megumi's the only one that has like common sense here. She's like, something is weird.
Yeah, she can tell.
Oh yeah.
Her other friends were just like, yeah, just let it happen, right? Ryoko and Yuki are like, yeah, that's great. I love this. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Don't tell him to put his apron on. Especially when they met when they met Soma's dad. Like, is Soma gonna grow up to look like that?
I was like,
he's like, what are y'all looking at?
Children. I love how they all got drunk off of fucking rice juice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That was so funny.
I think they called it rice juice because it's fucking sake. Yeah.
Oh.
That's valid. That is valid.
That is valid. True. Brad, how many fucking changes are you gonna make?
I'm
bro?
just like staring at him like
he has he has had like an axe in his head. He's got the shades on.
He's had Goku hair.
And now he's made the Goku hair smaller.
I'm doing things here, okay? It's called enhancements.
Enhancements. To what, Brad? What the fuck is the enhancement, champ? Like, you tell me. There you go. Give me that Fu Manchu mustache. Give me that Fu Manchu mustache, girl.
Look me dead in my tomatoes and say, this is not an enhancement.
It's not an enhancement.
I mean, it's furry meat, and I don't like furry meat.
Who wants hair in their fucking food?
You don't know if that's hair.
Oh,
yeah. He's showing us his buns.
The buns.
The buns.
Sorry, Bean keeps screaming, so I have to mute myself.
My favorite episode was the first episode when you know the lady came in and was like, "We're gonna shut you down," and he's like, "No, you're not."
So
so then they sabotaged everything.
Sabotage.
And then
out there in good old Alabama, we got there and sabotaged the TNT.
Then he made a fake steak, and then she and her goons all like, you know, blew their
you can
tops.
Say it.
And
was it their tops,
Brad? and then they left, and then his dad's like, "Yo, I'm outie bagouty."
The fact that his pops just leaves him all the time. All right, you're a man now, son. Fucking deuces.
You're good to go.
It disappears all the time. Like, he's just accepted. It's like, well, my dad says we're closing down the shop and I have to go to school for a year. Now my adventure begins. I'm like, well, at least his dad was there, I guess. Kind of. Wasn't an abusive father or anything. Just left him all the time. Chibi, is there anything about this show you don't like?
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know I love the raunchy, but sometimes it's a little too raunchy for me.
Too raunchy?
It's a little too.
It's not raunchy enough. We're the more yitties.
Someone clip that! Oh my god!
More yitties.
The one thing I think that made me uncomfortable is some of the shit that they had floating with them while they were naked.
You mean what is it? The little Somas floating around arena and shit? I was like, bro, oh no, it's Megumi. I was like, bro, what is this, man? What are you pointing them things at,
like
bro?
It's like they picked some of the most random shit and just like, you know what, they're gonna be hugging and straddling that while they're floating naked.
Exactly, absolutely. Right?
Fair.
And you're just supposed to accept it and be like, yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah.
No, that's how I felt with like the honey scene where they're like the little baby Somas are like pouring honey on Megumi. I was like, I am suddenly very uncomfortable.
Nice.
I was like, please. All right, what about you, Ken? Anything that you don't like other than the fact that when it goes from when it goes.
This is what happens when us Asians try to talk.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Slowly pronounce your words. Oh shit.
I keep laughing. I can't focus. When it goes from when you okay, when it goes from really funny to like really serious.
Yeah, that's,
I
I
know
mean,
you were
that's
complaining about that
that's
earlier.
essentially like the only beef I have. Is like it starts to get into like it becomes like really dramatic, and I'm like, I don't know if you guys can have that turn because of just how silly the premise is of this entire thing. You know, you got sumo wrestlers who getting kicked out of their space. Like Arena's like
It's so sad.
Arena's doing like immediate construction when they fail and shit. I'm like, oh
She's
my
like,
god,
I want that to be my personal kitchen space. I
that'll
was
be
like,
that'll be my
I
fifth.
fucking hate this bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like Irina, like I don't like her. It took me a couple seasons to even like her.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
you know, they had to have someone who's like the complete foil to Sama, right?
Yeah.
True that. True that. True that.
True that. Pimp.
She's just I want to strangle her in like the nicest way possible.
I don't know what does that mean, bro? The fuck does that mean? Is it because you
Means
got
what it
little hands or
means.
some shit? Like, it's not gonna like fully wrap around someone's neck or something?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
would literally just be
are
like
you
1/3 of her
are
neck.
you tickle choking them? You fucking weirdo! Get them little sausage fingers away from me, bro.
I'm about to leave, bro. First it was Final Fantasy, now it's my sausage fingers, bro. I hate it here.
Absolutely.
I'm just hey, look, we're just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm about to be fucking hamburger Chan over here and just
Brad, what was the thing? I mean, why couldn't you like get into it more? Was it because you were doing other things like playing Final Fantasy 16?
Oh, he already said he was trying to avoid his wife seeing him.
Nah,
watch it.
there's something else,
Like
man.
I had to go rent a hotel room downtown, and
Oh, don't say hotel.
schedule-
It was motel, bro.
that is true.
the
Well,
motel.
It was
Especially
more
out
like
where
an
you live, you know,
Airbnb,
goddamn well, it's not like a
He
hotel.
went to his neighbor's house.
This is Motel 6. He got I got the shit out in the back.
It was more of an Airbnb, but it was like an outside.
He brought his
tent
iPad
thing.
and found an alleyway.
found a nice little outhouse middle of nowhere. Ain't no one gonna catch me here.
Oh, I'm gonna hide in this fucking dumpster.
Sir, you've been
With
caught
his
watching
iPad.
fucking anime, you pervert.
I'm gonna go
Um,
sit in the outhouse for a little bit.
I mean, I mean, honestly, I only started watching it like 4 days ago. That's really why I haven't watched more than I have. I mean, it's okay so far. It's very.
Just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
It's not
no,
Mashal, baby boy.
It's actually probably going to be my top 3. I just have to.
Force
found
himself to watch it.
I haven't found the right characters yet. You know what I'm saying? I
He
just need
only
to
had
find-
a few nights at the motel dumpster outhouse.
Motel dumpster.
behind the
They
motel
only do weekly
dumpster.
rates, so I couldn't.
Listen, the
We gotta
motel
wait till this weekend.
the Motel 6 had a pool. That pool does not have water in it, so I can only go there twice a week, okay? Another
only
gentleman
when it
rents out that
rains.
couch that I want to rent out, and I cannot watch anime at the same time he's watching anime. Otherwise, he'll want to know what I'm watching. All right, so
Bro.
please.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's humorous, so I do enjoy, the comedy aspect. But, I'm still watching.
Mashal.
Black
Just say
Clover,
you're
so
watching Mashal.
I've still got to watch. That is true. That last episode of Mashal was pretty legit.
Are you watching Black Clover still? Really?
No, absolutely not. But I'm just trying to think of reasons why I haven't been watching this anime.
Literally fucking everything else, dude. What was it like? Modern Warfare 2, fucking Final Fantasy.
Because he didn't want to dedicate time to the show. But when he asked us to watch Bow Fury, you know what we did? We dedicated time to it.
I mean, he remember at least he remembered the show too.
I know.
don't think
He
had-
did
At least he watched 1 or 2 episodes.
I mean, dude, he didn't watch Black Clover
You
in
only
fucking
need to watch-
years.
Yeah,
He didn't watch Black Clover.
I
in
haven't
years,
even
and
continued that one.
His memory is fantastic. I'm not going to continue. All right, fucking
I'm
done.
not. I'm not either. I think I'm.
I
done
might-
with
I
that.
might
Ask the
get-
haters.
I'm
I
not
might-
hating on Asta. Maybe a little bit.
I mean, it's ass. So you said ass though. It's ass. You
No,
named-
it wasn't that. It's just I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to watch 170 episodes of just
him
one show
screaming
right now.
I feel you. I feel you, man. I don't need him fucking yelling at me the whole goddamn time, bro. I didn't even do nothing to you. What are you mad at me for?
What do I do?
Why do you do that when you can watch like the next 4 seasons of Food Wars and just watch
Yeah.
everybody just get naked for no reason, man.
I'm like curious to see if it stays the same raunchy or if it just amps up or down.
So
I can't remember.
I
I'm
feel like
in-
with the way
I'm
it
in
is,
season
I mean,
4.
Jack would know.
Yeah, I'm in season 4, and yes.
Yes,
That's
in
all I
what
need to
regard?
know.
So it simmers down or it gets more spicy?
It's about the same level of spice.
Same level of spice.
It gets more spicy, but
Everybody got them.
I feel like it gets
Everyone
a little bit
has
more
a
corny
form-fitting
with the
clothes.
story, though.
It gets what?
I feel like it gets a little bit more corny with the story.
Oh,
corny.
it's.
So
I
there's
mean,
more
dude, the
corn
whole premise like
'cause it's
is
food.
Yeah.
doesn't make any
It's corn
sense
and
to begin
everything,
with, bro.
Yeah.
What? The Shogekis?
Yeah, the whole premise of it. Like,
Why?
no. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they shouldn't like try to over dramatize anything because the whole premise is ridiculous, right? And
Well, the whole premise is let's parody cooking shows.
right, and Soma admits that too. But like when you bring
And
like
porn,
the
yeah.
over dramatization of it, it's like, go back to being really funny the entire time. That's what I liked. I like the ridiculousness of like how the instructors interact with some of the students. How like there's these fake rivalries that don't make any sense.
I like how the spectators are like
How
getting super
someone whose
excited
name
when
is
they do something.
Takumi is fucking from Italy, right? Who's
Hey, last name. Wait, is
His-
that the
his last-
Aldini brothers?
yeah, the Aldini brothers
Yeah,
first.
Aldini's. Come on, last
Takumi,
name. They're
first name?
halves.
They're
Asami,
half.
they're
They're
half.
half and
They're
half.
Are you sure they're
They're
half?
halves.
I mean,
Quarters.
go with
half?
that.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
are you guessing they're half?
we're gonna
guessing.
say that.
Yeah. One's blonde. Come on, bro.
What's
Oh my God.
Arita's blonde,
it's
right?
Like it's like the meat master, bro. She got the
Military family.
American flag. on her-
Military.
Military family.
Yeah, easy. Arena just got main character energy. That's why she's blonde.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, would she be? She wouldn't be the main character in a lot of shows, right? Arena, she'd probably be
She's kind of boring to me.
because her person. I mean, yeah, her personality is just like the same.
She's like the ice queen.
Yeah.
The god tongue.
The god-
Dude,
I like that
imagine like growing up. Like,
I'm too
with
immature for
that-
someone to say I'm the god tongue. I'm like, really?
Same thing with like, the meat
What do you
master.
mean, meat master? What is that? What are you talking about? God
I feel like
tongue.
they make sense, but they're a little extra.
They make sense.
I've got a semi-boner, and I'm wearing sweatpants.
My heart stops every time one of these
That's-
fucking
that-
sounds come
That's
on.
essentially like that was Brad during the first part of the first episode. He's like, "Whoa!"
He's like,
This
"Good
is
thing I'm
why
in an
he
outhouse."
She laughed.
This is explaining
Yes,
why you can't fucking
yes,
watch the show.
His wife walks in. It's like, "Can you come help me with something?" It's like, "I can't stand up right now. You
I gotta take a
can't.
shower first.
You can't ask me why." But I promise I
That
won't
roast
tell you
was
later.
Too delectable.
Homeboy said I had to take a shower after every episode.
Jesus. I fucking hate that so much.
Bro, if we're ever around you and you're wearing sweats, I'm just gonna go back home. That soundbite just ruined it for
That shit.
me.
You think this man's walking around with a half chub? Is that what you
I want to go
As
home.
much as he plays that fucking soundbite,
I want to go
I
home.
think that's a warning.
Great podcast, guys. I'm going to dip.
Let's get at her.
Retweet.
Oh man.
Jesus. I mean, so what would you? So, Jack, you've watched most of the show, right? Or like more, I think, than all of us. Like, what would you grade this show at for you? Because you did recommend it to me. You're the one that recommended this episode.
I recommend it to everybody because
Yeah, exactly.
how blown your mind is gonna be
Yeah, exactly.
By
in the
meet me.
first 5 fucking minutes.
By meet me with a god tongue, you're mind blown.
I mean it's pretty up there. Would I put it in my top 10? I think I would.
We need to watch
In
more
terms of
anime.
like comedic, my top 10 hentai. No,
The truth comes out.
it's probably I've never seen it, so that's probably the closest I'll be to it. I'm gonna have to watch the
the
real
top-
stuff just to
the-
see how close it is.
The top 10 anime Jack watches in bed.
Jack watching
Food
hentai
Wars,
kick-
number 3.
But I mean, for comedic value and the whole wow factor and shock value, and it's not bad. I think
Oh.
I'd put it up there.
I mean, I would say this show is like tame, right? It's more comedic in like some of the stuff. I think like
It's funny.
what was it? The fuck was that anime that's just like full fan service? I can't remember. Everyone
There's so
talks about it.
many.
Yeah, it's I can't remember.
Odd
what it's called.
Taxi.
No, there's no fan service in that. I can't remember what it is, but like this is just I mean, it's a fun show, but like the moment like I was saying, it kind of dives into the drama a little bit. I'm like,
Love that though.
you love that?
I loved it. I did. I enjoyed it because
Ba-
in the
bucket
sense
way.
they still keep the comedicness to it.
Sometimes.
You know? I'm talking about now.
Was-
You gotta watch more of it.
But Jack said it becomes corny, and I believe Jack. Jack would never lie to me.
Yeah, but we like corny.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, it's the same old, emphasized sarcasm and over the top. Like I think there was one part like it was like it was a guy that used to be in the top 10. Now he's going against another person that is in the top 10, and they're like talking shit to each other. And then he has this moment with a student or something like that, and he's like, "Oh, we'll do it for the school" or some shit like that. So it's like, I don't know if they're like running out of
Jokes.
story.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I could
There
see
are only
that.
so many dishes.
There's
Only
so
so
much
many-
food.
So much
I don't
food
think you can run
cook.
out of food to cook.
Yeah, you can.
He's like, I know, I've done it.
Relax, Brad.
Tried it all.
Just tried all the meat. The meat master.
Yeah.
All the meat, fucking meat.
Lots of innuendo in that show. Who's it? Brandon loves that show. Our buddy, my Brad's buddy Brandon, he was like, y'all watching Food Wars? He's like, hell yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
I'm
Brandon,
just
why
saying,
would you watch
I've
that?
never
Brandon's
had
in
someone
chat.
say I hated Food Wars.
I don't hate the show. Like
That's
I
what I'm
said,
saying. I've never had someone say I hate Food
I'm
Wars.
having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like top 10.
It's
for
a
me.
disgrace to all anime.
Any whoosies, ignoring Burger Chan over here. It was actually my top 10 for a while. Not gonna lie.
You watch more
Like,
anime.
We also got to remember my top 10's very limited.
See, I can give Jack a pass.
I haven't
Jack's my
watched as
boy.
many as y'all have.
I hate it here.
It's top 10 because
Why am I
he's only
doing
watched
this?
9.
Okay, Mr. Bo Fury over here.
Yeah, I mean, Bo Fury does take up 4 of my spots. So
Seasons 1, 2.
One again, 2 again.
Maybe half of 1, half of 2. Some of the OVAs if they have them.
Dude, Bean is trying to eat my food so bad. Oh my god.
I'm being hungry. Food
I
wars.
fed
Bean.
him. I wish you could see him. He's like,
Yeah, I see him like
reaching over.
stalking around you and stuff like that.
And Food Wars isn't the only food related or cooking related anime that's out there.
There's an isekai that has like food and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't
love
think they
that
go as far as
one.
Food Wars does, though, right?
No,
this
it's
one he like online shopping and shit,
yeah.
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So good though. I liked it more than I thought I would. I didn't finish it, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I think like when you have like an isekai and it's just outlandish, then I can watch it. You know, where it's
Yeah.
not the same old stuff.
Because you get the fantasy story side to it.
Yeah, but then like they have like it's pretty much like the isekai. They're all the same. You know, like he
Yeah.
becomes this overpowered magician. Like I think there's an isekai that's gonna come out where the dude's like a fridge.
Oh, you know what'd be funny?
Yeah,
They had like a crossover where there was like some characters or main characters from other shows who do a cook off.
and Food Wars and stuff like that. Or
Yeah.
just the cook off in general.
Who would you send into the food war?
I don't know.
Oh, what's his name?
As like from like an
Goku.
isekai. Goku.
No, any
Goku solos. Can he be
I would
Goku?
do Kazuki
Who?
from Buddy
from
Daddies.
Oh, Kazuki.
I thought that was
yeah.
a type of car.
The Suzuki. The Suzuki Rodeo.
Suzuki, my bad, my bad, my
Kazuki.
bad.
I think he'd do good in that.
Oh yeah, he's a good chef.
He's the caretaker of the of the little family they have.
I'm trying to think, man. Shit. What's her name from Black Clover? Chibi, Fami?
Charmy.
Charmy. Sorry, Charmy. Yeah, Charmy
No,
would be
she would
great.
just be eating stuff.
She can cook too,
She
right?
can-
Right?
I guess so.
She's eating the
Yeah.
food while she cooks it.
No, because that's like her power, right? She like cooks all this food and then eats it, I think. Honestly, I'd
And
agree
she's
with you on
super-
that one. I would say Charmy. That's a good one.
That's all I got, man. I got nothing else to say about Food
Trying to
Wars.
think of food.
Damn,
anime
why
people.
you hate on Food Wars?
I don't hate on the goddamn thing. Chill.
You do. It's a great show. You all should watch it. Watch past season 1. Because season 2 starts off like the top, because it was like you get 4 from group A, 4 from group B, and they go into a shogeki. So season 2 already starts off hot. Okay?
Okay.
Good talk. All right. Can we yell at them for this ranking of how dare you disgrace Final Fantasy 13?
I mean, let's get
That
some
made me
background
so
into it.
sad.
All right,
This
so
made me so sad, by
no.
the way.
we did a tier list because we were doing a giveaway for Final Fantasy 16. So if you have to have a PS5, also, I don't know if Chibi can pull it up on her screen. We're doing a fundraiser for her PS5 for Chibi because she needs to play that game. But yeah, me and
Fundraiser for the PS5.
Me and Brad did a tier list of the main series and some of the spin-offs. And in that video, if you watch it, like the first thing we mentioned is that we're doing a giveaway for Final Fantasy 16, 2 free copies. You just have to like the video, comment, and if you're subbed, you're good to go. Basically, me and Brad went in and kind of chose violence just a little bit, but mostly like Final Fantasy 10. Now, hold on. 13, I said was a B. And then Brad said it was a C. And then Brad made some good points about it being a C. So I was like, we can be...
Oh yeah, because a lot of things.
Because technically a lot of the stuff you learn about the game was because people were breaking the game with speedruns, right? And so they kind of broke it down. We were like, all right, C tier. It's not like we didn't like Lightning. I think Lightning's a fucking great character. It's just...
That's my mommy.
They made 13 Tag 2 for no reason. She's barely in the game. And then 13 3
Yeah,
Lightning
you gotta put
Returns.
some more respect on 13 too.
13, no.
13, yes.
13 2 and 3 are the two most unnecessary
I
sequels.
could agree with 13-3. I think 13-3 was like whatever. I powered through because of Lightning. But 13-2 was good in my opinion.
Mid.
I almost said something really mean. I'm gonna retract and just keep my mouth shut.
Go ahead, no, say it.
No, I'm good.
Let's just dunk on you with your limited knowledge. Go ahead.
Got him.
I'm good. I'm good. Shut up, Hamburger Chan.
I mean, honestly, to me, C is still respectable in the rating of Final Fantasy. I mean,
But y'all put 13-2 in a D.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Was Lightning in 2? No, she wasn't. That's why she wasn't in a D. So
The game, 13 shouldn't have ended in a cliffhanger anyway. Right? And then I just feel like she's such a popular character. She was on like, what was she on? It was like
She was in
GQ.
Gucci.
Yeah, she was in Gucci. She had like all this crazy PR. And then they were like,
Mhm.
yeah. And I was like, all right. But, the game itself it's visually stunning still to this day. 13's fantastic looking, but it just wasn't as interesting. Plus, it's so fucking melodramatic, especially Snow with the way he talks. My God.
dude,
Snow wasn't my favorite character.
A lot of looking down at his hand and clenching his fist, like the typical anime protag
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's exactly what Snow does.
Nah, I gotta.
This
I
is
love
why
Hope.
Jack can't play those games. Jack's like, why are they doing that?
Just-
16, however, is
It looks good as fuck.
the demo's 2 hours of the story, like from the jump. So
Wish I could play it.
if you play the demo, you can save it, and then there is it's called the Icon Challenge, and that pretty much, Brad, that's gonna be in the game, right? That fight between Benedicta, that has to be in the game.
So I think the story piece is going to be there. I don't think
The abilities.
because you have Garuda and
You're fighting
at
Garuda.
the end. Yeah, at the end you absorb Garuda. So I'm assuming you won't have what you had there.
Yeah. And like it just it,
And it actually the skill tree during the challenge, the skill tree doesn't matter. You have all of the abilities unlocked.
you are absolutely OP. The crazy thing is that Brad was texting me, so I'm working, and Brad's like, "Did you play the demo?" I was like, "No, dude, it's 9 o'clock in the fucking morning." And he's like, "No. He's like, it's like when you do, just know that it gets dark." And so a lot of Final Fantasy games are dark, right? There's a lot of like some mature overtones, and sometimes you'll see some characters get tortured or killed. You know, Kefka kills an entire continent, that type of shit.
Nice.
But in 16, they don't like from the jump. It is
No, it looked just like even
dark.
the visuals just look darker, you know?
Like there's a whole scene where like you meet a character in the first 20 minutes, he gets
Did he
crushed
die
by
by
a
the
boulder.
boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
saw that. I was like, oh shit.
Player 2 has exited.
Yeah.
as he was like, so you gonna stand there all day? I was like, oh, is this guy gonna be like your quirky sidekick? Oh no, he's gone.
Nah, he's
And he disappeared. Yeah, there's a couple of moments like if you're like a Game of Thrones fan or like any type of medieval dark fantasy show. Yeah, it absolutely.
It's like, well, I really like this character. Oh, they just randomly die off screen, or
or they got
it's like,
decapitated. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, what the fuck? This is a Final Fantasy game? And the one thing, like the ending of the demo, when it starts to take the main character Clive out of, I think he goes into young adulthood afterwards, like in his mid-20s, is probably the darkest scene in any Final Fantasy game. Like, even with Kefka, like, killing the entire fucking world. Like, it is the darkest scene I've ever seen in a game. Like, seriously.
What was the scene?
You want me to spoil it for you?
No.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So
La 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 la.
is if you're in chat right now and you were planning on playing the Final Fantasy 16 demo and you haven't done so yet, get the fuck out of here.
Come back in like 2 minutes.
Mute us. All right. So
Mute us.
so basically, like you find out that the
I'll tell you I want to come back.
the icons, right, which are technically the summons,
Like
right?
eons,
Each of the
right?
characters have the dominant. So like your younger brother Joshua in the game, he is the dominant of Phoenix. And it turns out that Clive is potentially the dominant of Ifrit. So another icon.
Oh, Ifrit. Mm-hmm.
And they end up fighting. So what happens is like Joshua sees his dad get decapitated in front of him. They get betrayed by the kingdom. Gets killed right in front. Like there's no comment either. The dude just like looks over at his son, head chopped off. That's it. And then Joshua activates the Phoenix ability pretty much like on instinct. Doesn't know what's happening. He's freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And Clive has like some type of weird vision and then immediately activates Ifrit. And he can't control Ifrit. It's like an out-of-body experience for him.
Yeah.
They fight and they clash. And they have this crazy long fucking cinematic battle.
Is that the one where they're fighting in the air?
Yeah. And
Okay.
it ends up with like you like there's a part where it says because you get to control Joshua and you're like you defeated Ifrit. Not fucking true because immediately afterwards Ifrit grabs Joshua, as the Phoenix and proceeds to rip him to pieces. And you hear him like hitting him. You see him hitting him and biting into him and ripping him apart as Joshua's screaming. And then it fades to black and you can still hear him hitting fucking Joshua. Until like he eventually dies.
Damn, that makes me want to fucking cry.
And then Clive says, as he's done, because he's it's like an out of body thing. He says, "I'll fucking kill you," right? And then he wakes up, or he gets found on the ground by his mother, who is just the worst person possible, who realizes that she loved Joshua because Joshua was the Phoenix, right? And she sees him, Clive, that's her own son, and goes, because they're about to kill him, and they were like, no. We can use him on the front lines and we can brand him and make him a soldier. That's how the fucking demo ends. When Brad told me how dark that was, I was like, what the fuck? It's like you did not mention that.
Damn.
Dude, when Phoenix got grabbed by Ifrit and like they have like the inner monologue of the icon and it's Joshua and he's like pleading, like he's like, Clive, help me, please stop it. Clive, help. And
as he's getting beat
like,
to death.
And then Clive's like, no, get away from him. Stop it. And like you just hear him just like eviscerating this and it's rough. Like it is bad.
It is one of the most like I was like, dude, we're like 2 hours into this game. I can only imagine the shit
like what
they're
is
gonna
to come.
show. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Super fucked up, man. I was very shocked because like in the promotional material, I think in the I don't know if it's the box art, they show Clive in the background, right? There's the one you posted on your Instagram. They show Clive in the background with Joshua sitting there, and I was like, oh, maybe Joshua will play like an actual role. No, when they were showing off the trailers for the game, like when Joshua turns into the Phoenix, that's like the end of that, because he gets beat to death.
Yeah,
Brutal. So yeah, I just hopefully when you
my
Unless Joshua's
God.
actually the bad guy and
Oh,
he's running everything from behind the scenes.
behind the scenes,
He's still alive somehow.
he just got pulverized into the ground. Like it was
Damn Josh's.
hey, fucking A. So
Oh my God, that's intense.
there you go, GB. There you go. Yeah, I mean it's
All right. Time to
fantastic.
fund my PS5.
I know. Time to fun for the PS5.
Dude,
Like I said,
I was-
like this is like I said in this recording. If somehow Chibi gets us to 1,000 subs, I'm just saying, off this, I will legitimately buy her a PS5.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll
Don't know
try.
how she's gonna pull it off, but if she
Who
does
you got
it,
right now?
what's that? Jack just goes and creates
Makes
like
500 accounts.
I
Yeah.
got this.
If everyone makes
What are we at?
2 extra accounts,
We're at 560 right now.
like 562.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick too,
Well, I just
how we feel
unsubscribed.
about bruh. Yeah, on
561
YouTube,
now.
right? How do we feel about that Persona 3 remake?
Ooh, looks great. By the way, oh Jesus, why'd he leave?
Oh, I was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, so I was. It was really funny when they. It was supposed to. So this is a fucking funny story. It's messed up too. So like at Atlas, right? The whole plan was to show it off at the Xbox Game Showcase.
Yeah.
Right, and then I think it was one of the brand managers. He ended up leaking it, and then like within like the hour, they had a job opening for his position.
No, I immediately knew somebody was like, "Who the fuck is getting fired?" Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, they didn't just like leak like fucking
yeah,
the game. They leaked like actual gameplay footage. That
yeah.
was
No,
part of the
that's
whole
what I'm
thing.
saying. Yeah, it was insane.
I was hoping it was going to be earlier too. Honestly, I
But
thought it
they-
was going to come out end of this year. But
Didn't they
January's
say
fine.
2024? Yeah, in the beginning. I mean, shit. I mean, that's closer. I wasn't even expecting it. You know.
Yeah, I think. Did you see the other game that they had out?
Yes, it actually looks really good. What is it
Apparently,
called?
they've been working on that for a long fucking time.
It looks
So it's like the end of
amazing.
Persona 5. They've been working on that, like the original.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
OG.
Yeah, what was
everyone
that one
jokes.
called?
I forget what
Um,
it's called. It's like something with the mental.
Food Wars 2.
Like,
Food Wars.
oh my god, what is it called?
I do not know, but it looks.
Everyone
fantastic.
memes and said it's Persona 6 essentially.
It's essentially that's what I thought it was.
yeah.
I thought it was. I was
It
like, oh,
looks-
it's Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Like we're good.
Yeah. I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, obviously, it has similar aspects to Persona, but I'm definitely gonna play it when it comes out. I forget what the fuck it's called.
I think
though.
for
It's
some
something
reason
simple.
Atlas goes really hard with their menu art. Like I do not understand that shit.
It looks. Honestly, I'm about it though. About to be my screensaver for no reason.
They make that shit. They make me want to like draw and paint that. At
Right?
least attempt it. Like, good lord, dude, how the fuck are you guys doing that?
Like they went hard. That's the budget.
Yeah, that's where
menu
the
art.
budget went. Like
budget menu
we spent
art.
4 years with this game in development trying to draw menu screens. Like, where are we at? Why is the
Where
game
we at,
ready?
people? I mean, shit. I saw the menu screen. I said sold.
Menu simulator.
Chibi, are we doing a Q&A with your chat?
If we got enough
I hope
people to
not.
ask questions.
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. It's okay.
Hey, Brandon, ask a question.
If anybody wants to ask questions about
Yeah.
Food Wars or anything, you're more than
Anything.
welcome.
Completely fine. Nothing's off limits.
Please do not meme me.
Except for Brad's sweatpants. That's all.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, those are private.
Oh, God.
Only my keg is to see my sweatpants.
Fair. What dish would you wish you could make from the show?
From the show.
Because I know we talked about our favorite dish, but like if you
Oh.
could cook any of the dishes. I feel like, oh my God, was this in season 1? There was like a fucking 3-tier bento box
Yeah.
that Soma did.
Oh.
Yeah. that's-
Oh my God, that looked amazing.
God, I miss going to Japan, man. Jesus.
I know. I literally have a
the
whole
peanut
bento
butter.
box.
The peanut
peanut butter
butter
squid?
did look pretty
Looks
legit, I'm just saying.
delicious. Anything else?
Okay. What's next on the anime list? That's
Taxi.
true. Look. Yeah, a taxi.
I need to.
It's only
You guys
13
send me a reminder.
episodes.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
sir.
okay.
Okay. Thank you for I thought you were saying it's only 13 seasons.
Yeah, Jack, it's only 13 seasons.
Yeah.
Come on,
All
man.
right, set me up.
That's all.
What's
I'll
on
watch
bet? What's on the Pixelated Thoughts agenda next week?
I don't know yet. Let's talk about it. Let's see. We
Good
did
question.
the Outlast trials.
We do have a I don't know if it'll be next week, but we do have a VTuber episode coming up
Oh,
at some
yeah.
point. We'll probably have Sneaky and you think Squoze? Yeah, Sneaky and Squoze. That would be a funny that'd be a funny interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
no, I like
do that.
Smells a hater coming from Hamburger John.
Exactly.
Or we can have
What's your
we can have Chibi pick a game, right? Any game she plays. Watch her struggle
want
with
me
Street
to
Fighter
pick a
6.
game?
You know.
Well, Layers of Fear is coming out
Bro,
mid-month.
Ooh,
Wait,
Layers of Fear
there
does
is-
come. I do. Okay, yeah, I was upset about that, by the way, Jack, when I found out that it wasn't co-op, man. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great to play with
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, it never has been, but it's still a great game.
It's one of the first Unreal Engine 5 games too, I think. So I wonder how it's gonna look and run on people's rigs and stuff. Hopefully it runs well. Looks great though. So we'll see.
There is a there is a food wars video game just without all the hentai.
Oh,
Then I won't play it.
called-
fucking Cookie
Yeah,
Mama.
it's not matching what the show is.
Is it called
Yeah,
a pass?
Damn,
it's
y'all
It's
haters.
so it's called Battle Chef Brigade. It's actually it's more of a puzzle game.
You talked
It's
about
like-
this game before, dude. Pass. Get the fuck out of here.
He said, "I want Yiddies.
Give me the Yetis.
Give me the ass and Yiddies."
We are going to be playing Remnant from the Ashes. I don't know, Chibi, you want to get on that? I know
Sure.
it's 3
I don't know
players
what the
only,
fuck
but we
that
can like
is.
rotate people. It's
Okay.
I would call it Dark Souls with guns. That's essentially what it
Oh.
is. Yeah.
Crazy.
When Jack downloaded, I was like, did Brad tell you what the difficulty
He
for this
did.
game is?
I
Okay.
described it.
He did.
I would say there's like 5 or 6 bosses that are fucking pretty
Yeah.
fucking difficult.
The Beehive one.
God
Me
damn
and
it,
a
dude.
friend of mine
That's
we fought that one at least 15 times.
I had to solo that one because I was running with random teammates, and I was like, I'm done with you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore.
It's like I'm good.
Fuck
you
this
guys.
team player shit.
Damn. All right, let me see. What's your other favorite horny anime? Food Wars is my only one.
Black Clover.
Because
Those are children. Brad,
Those are
children.
children. Those are children.
What was that one?
Why is Jack getting into this? Like,
No, because it was
Pulls out a notebook, starts flipping.
he's like, he pulled out his book like, page 6.
The only
horny.
other thing that I can think of where it gets close to that is that what's the one? The guy, he was a older man, gets hit by a bus, becomes
Are we talking about Mushoku Tensei again?
yeah.
This man brings that up like all the time. He's like, yeah,
Shoku Tensei.
boobies.
Trying to think. There was the one I did watch several episodes of it, but it was.
Why did you watch several episodes of it? If you can't watch Food Wars.
His wife came in.
Well,
His wife
yeah.
came in.
Yeah, he was wearing sweatpants.
I was caught and it was banned. No, was it high school?
D&D,
DxD?
right?
Yeah, high
DxD?
school D&D.
The High School DxD? Yeah. That's what I was talking about. That's like a true, like, Jack, don't watch that. That's, no.
I'm
Right.
not going to.
I mean, there's no like.
Moving
as
on.
far-
Chibi, what
as,
is
as much as I watch.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
my
would say- I
nose
would
is
say
like
it's on the
hurting
same
so
level.
bad.
I would say it's on the same level.
Did
but
Brad
yeah.
not ask a question?
Chainsaw Man. I mean, the dude, all he wants is tits all day.
Oh, dude, he wants sex.
Yeah,
That's essentially what fucking
Gotta love our Denji
Denji
boy.
Goat wants.
Denji.
Oh. If a live action Final Fantasy movie were to be announced, which storyline would you want to be portrayed on screen and which actors would suit that
I want to be
storyline?
honest with everyone. Like, right now, I'd want 16. Like, that shit is grounded.
Just
Dope.
Yeah.
watch Black Mirror. That's all you
So
gotta do.
Shit.
the other one was like
To,
Final Fantasy Tactics. Tactics has like a very dark, grounded story. Not as dark as 16, because 16 goes the fuck off. My God.
I'm about to watch that scene after this.
Yeah.
I think 8 would be.
You
Pretty
think 8 would be popular?
I think they could. I think they could do a live
A
action.
live action of
that.
8? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want like I feel like if you could just stick to CG, because I think live action like
Well, yeah.
sometimes
I
it
mean,
just
yeah.
doesn't translate like the fantastic elements enough, you know. It always comes off as corny as shit, right? You just like the what they do like they do like the Netflix adaptation and it's always bad.
The only, and we've discussed this before.
Rurouni
it's
Kenshin's
the,
it.
yeah,
That's it,
Rurouni
man.
Kenshin is the only one that I actually enjoyed.
The other one you could
Like
probably
Death
watch,
Note
check, is
sucked.
you can watch Blade of the Immortal. That
I
shit
haven't seen
is
that one.
fantastic. Great anime adaptation. But yeah, I think One Piece is supposed to come out this year, right? The live adaptation. And people are, probably very skeptical, as they should be, because most of them are really bad. I think there's going to be a Gundam live action adaptation, which I think could work.
Transformers.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Robots in disguise.
But fucking
But
Final
I think this
Fantasy.
one's, as long as this one's like rated R and a bit more violent, I think it'd be better.
Oh yeah.
What, Gundam?
It needs to stay true it needs to stay true to Gundam.
I'm telling you, man, watch The Witch from Mercury. I
It's
was
on my list.
I was warning
on
my
my
buddy. I
list.
said, "Hey, man, when they get to that end of second season, it's going to become very Gundam," and it has become very fucking Gundam.
Colby started watching it and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Kobe's got that trauma now, that Gundam
He
trauma.
does.
Sticks with
Because
you.
I was telling him, I was like, when you get to like this episode, Ken was like, that's where shit starts getting real. He's like, really?
Yeah.
And then like the next day, he's like, I saw.
Yeah. They
I
don't
saw
stop. It does not. It's fucked up, man. It's kind of brutal. What else? Oh, Chibi, what about you? Like, would you? I mean, besides, 13 could get adapted. I think it'd have to be something grounded, like 15 maybe, right? With Noctis and the emo boys.
Well, so
Oh my
with
god, man.
with 13, I literally think they could have just made a movie out of it. Like I literally think they could have just done
Yeah.
13 like as a movie. Because that's really what it was. But
It was
you
very
know,
cinematic. I think
no
maybe
spirits
6,
of the within.
right? 6 could be one if they ever remake it. It's really difficult because like if you imagine like Attack on Titan, right? Just how bad the actual adaptation was. That's essentially like they'd fuck up Final Fantasy. They would, right? Most live action fantasy stuff gets just ruined except for D&D.
Nice.
what
I
it
still
is.
haven't seen that. I need
That
to
is
see it.
such
Fantastic.
That's on my
fantastic
list.
movie.
that's
I
a
haven't watched it
fucking
yet
No, I heard
awesome
it's
movie.
really
It is so
good.
funny.
Yeah.
Chris
I heard
Pine
it's
always
and
plays
it's-
like the really good goofy character, right?
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah.
And they actually did a lot of good like D&D stuff correctly. Like as if people were in, playing those characters. Like there were several
Ooh.
moments of like, yep, my party has done that before.
A lot of people liked it. Chibi. Next question.
Okay.
Croissant.
Next question. Which two crossovers in anime verse would be most unexpected but would work really well? And
Oof.
why? It's a good one.
Would be unexpected. Fuck, man.
But it would work very well.
I think most of the shonen would, right? Like
I feel
Naruto,
like-
Bleach. Like that'd be kind of like a cool thing. Maybe. I think One Piece could. I mean, because if you take all like the really fantastical world type stuff, like you could probably get some pretty cool of it.
Mm-hmm.
Attack on Titan and Buddy Daddies.
That would be fucking terrifying, dude. What the fuck? They're dead, bro. That's essentially what it is. That poor little girl's getting stomped on, dude. That's
No. She becomes the Titan.
she becomes a Titan and she eats the daddies. Yeah.
No, not Made-chan.
How funny would that
I mean,
be?
yeah, you could probably swing some things, right? It's really hard to kind of cross certain genres because then it gets too ridiculous. Like you could probably cross what would be something ridiculous, like Full Metal Alchemist and Naruto, right? Like that could work. That could
I'd
work
pay to see it.
because of how the powers work.
Bro, Food Wars and Dragon Ball.
Bird Wars and that could work.
Dragon Ball
That's
and
true.
Sailor Moon.
Right?
Hmm.
Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. They did a lot of that back in the day, by the way, like on
see
Toonami.
that.
Like a lot of the fan
Yeah.
art was that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
I just feel like anything
I would
with like
say
similar
Death Note
genres.
and Buddy Daddies.
Yeah, I think like I mean you could do like Death Note and Gundam, that'd be hilarious. I think Gurren Lagann and fucking
Oh my god.
and
I
Gundam would
love
be
that.
fucking both tragic.
Goblin Slayer and Bo Fury.
Goblin Slayer and Berserk.
Stop.
Goblin
was
Slayer and
gonna-
Berserk would
I
be
was gonna say
fucking
Bo
amazing.
Fury. Bofuri and Ranking of Kings, but yeah,
That's
we'll
a
go with
good
that.
one.
That would be.
I like that.
She would be best friends with Bochi. She would be.
And
And then she
I
would
fucks
kill
with
him
it
in
so
And then
one.
she
hard.
would kill him on accident.
My poor Bochi. Kage would be like, Bochi!
I mean, you have to like take consideration like the various abilities and special powers and stuff like that, and then kind of say like, does that mix? And some of it does. Like I think the Death Note stuff, like you could probably push in any real world in Death Note. I think like I said with Death Note and Gundam, that would work really well because like Gundam has a lot of political overtones, and then you'd have someone with who could potentially shift that entire landscape, that type of stuff.
Yeah. True.
Death Note and Monster, right? Monster has like that's a very grounded story about like the serial killer.
I
I haven't seen that
would
one
be-
yet.
Yeah.
Fruits Basket and Berserk. Yeah, it
Fruits
makes sense.
Bro, I'm gonna kill myself.
Isn't Fruits Basket like very? If Fruits Basket's kind of dark too, right? Isn't it? Like,
In some capacity, yeah. Like family trauma, generational trauma.
you can just say like an isekai and an isekai.
Sao and Gundam.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Sao and Bofuri.
Oh
What would go
god,
well with Oshinoko?
Oshinoko, Death Note.
I don't even know what that is.
Bro,
True.
stop. Actually, yeah.
Can you imagine
Oshinoko.
That
Aqua
actually would
getting
be-
the fucking Death Note, dude? He would just be murdering random people till he found out who killed his
Oh
mom.
my
Oh,
God.
that would be the start, like the prequel, like the first
Yeah.
episode would be the prequel to the
I'd
start of.
I'd
Death
love
Note.
to see him and Light have a conversation. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This fucking 5-year-old having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like him not growing up, but like the baby Aqua.
I am what you call Kami, God in this world. Like what the fuck? Baby daddies in Oshinoko.
Oh my God.
We gotta send Aqua and Ruby to preschool with this young girl and these two assassin parents. Only wacky outcomes.
Wait, no, and then you fucking throw Anya in the mix and Spy Family.
Oh yeah, Spy Family and Oshinoko. Or Anya can, dude. Spy Family and Death Note would be hilarious. Anya just
Wait,
reading
yeah.
Light's
Wait,
mind,
wait.
like what the fuck?
Nice.
How does this child know who I am?
That dude's the killer.
Anya's like-
Holy shit!
Wait, that actually would work really well.
Light would never fucking. He'd never see it, right? Never see it coming. Right?
Would
He's just
never
like,
see
what the fuck?
We have a murderer, spy, and assassin, bro.
Oh my god.
That's actually a good one. That's a
Dragon
good
Ball
question.
Z and One Punch Man. That's low hanging fruit. Saitama couldn't fight Goku. Yes, he fucking could, guys. Like,
Oh God, my face hurts.
what else you got?
Alright, I think that's all the questions.
That's it.
Yeah,
Ma-
they were
Mashal
pretty.
and One Punch Man.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Mashal, One Punch Man,
facts.
Mob Psycho. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my God, the
I would
fucking
love
holy
that.
trinity.
The Holy Trinity of goats.
Holy trinity.
Shit, yeah. So we got the giveaway. So help Chibi get a PS5. That's what I call it. Help Chibi get a PS5. Somehow I feel like Jack has like something up his sleeve. He's gonna pull some shit. I'm like very upset. I'm like, how did you do this? He's like
I'm
magic.
gonna try. I'm gonna try.
What else we got? Chibi, are there any games that you want to play? Like that you want to try out? I mean, because let's get you out of that Fortnite. You're in Fortnite right now.
I know. I'm about to
Are
play
you-
it after this.
Are you pulling some Attack on Titan stuff in Fortnite, by the way?
They got rid of the ODM gear. It's a new season. They
No!
got fucking dinosaurs.
I saw the best fucking clip ever where it was like 2 stormtroopers with lightsabers and one of them had ODM gear and I was like, this is amazing. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen. My goodness.
Honestly, other than the new Final Fantasy coming out, thought of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. But I was like, I don't know.
You
I
don't have to
know.
play Breath of the Wild to play Tears of the Kingdom.
No, I know. That's what I meant. I meant to say Tears of the Kingdom, but I said Breath of the Wild. But like, I don't know.
Breath
That
of
just
the Wild.
requires a lot of time that I do not have.
Yeah, because my
Um,
plan is to like make some like record some of the remnant stuff and then just post it on the channel. Like Jack's first playthrough. Be really funny to see him kind of like, us fighting against bosses. Be pretty cool.
I mean, do you think there's anything would be funny for me to play, I'm all for it.
You know what I
know.
want to do is have you do like a viewer. Like, how many people do you have in your community that has Street Fighter 6? We can do like some fucking
couple.
some fun little tournaments, like just to watch people Play.
Yeah, we could. I mean, you were there. I 1v1 one of my viewer and I fucking got tilted as shit.
Yeah, you did. You got mad
It was
because I was like,
great.
because I literally was like, you need to drive impact out of the corner or block.
I
or
don't
throw.
know. See, that's my thing is like I don't know.
There's corners.
I'm not just button smashing.
I was
like I don't know.
like I
moves.
convinced our buddy Brandon to buy Street Fighter 6, and he's as new to fighting games as you are. And I think that you two should fight, and I could just be
Pretty
like,
good.
we could just call
When
it.
two noobs
We could
fight.
call it Bum Fight Street Fighter 6 edition.
Oh, dude.
Fuck
I might
you.
have to actually pick it up now.
There you
Bruh.
We can have
So
like a
bad.
community tournament with your
Yeah, I'd be
community,
down.
whoever's in it, and then I don't know
I
whoever.
could send out the call.
I
and see
won't
who has
play
it.
against anyone unless they play classic. So, because I don't want to, I can't really. I feel bad when I play against like new players sometimes.
It's okay. Just fucking beat my ass. Fine.
No, because when I was doing
Hell
ranked,
yeah, let's do it.
when I was doing ranked, I was like, oh, I'm new to Street Fighter 6. I haven't played Street Fighter in years. I picked novice, and I went on like a 20-win streak, and I was like, I feel bad. Because I was
You're like,
bullying.
I did
I was
something.
bullying people. I was like, you need to block. And I kept doing it. I was like, just block, please. I don't want to hit you again.
See, I'm trying to learn blocking.
I should have picked intermediate.
Yeah. He said, I'm just shit on these kids real quick.
That's essentially what I was doing. I was like, this poor guy has no idea what he's doing, and I'm. But I'd love to hold like a little mini Street Fighter tournament. We'll
No,
do
that'd
like
be fun.
we can
Let's do it.
incentivize it. Like the winner of it gets like 10 gift subs if they're streaming and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
We could do that. That'd be fun.
It'd be
I'm
fun.
gonna gander some people.
The Remnant stuff, though, I mean, that could be a game you might enjoy, JB. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down. Just
Yeah.
time
Yeah,
to play.
you
I'm there.
shoot things.
You get to shoot stuff as a squad, fight
Evil.
like really big
Hell
bosses,
yeah.
Evil
My
trees.
Floridian coming out.
evil big trees and stuff. Give me the blicky. Okay, I think that we should make Brad do
Yeah.
the outro because he is a burger. Brad, zoom in on your face.
Burger Chan,
Do it.
I
Do it.
always do. Wait.
call us out.
I'll learn to compose eventually.
I was hoping he was gonna say bye or something.
He's like, let me
Have a
good one, everybody.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, guys. Take it easy.
Have a good one. Goodbye.